daughter is here. She does seriously want to learn more. Boat stuff. We're in West Seattle, but
so much.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Can you hear this? Oh.
This is the best.
Oh. Welcome, my friends, to the 2020 Paws Wild Night Playing with Puppies pre-show. Our main show starts at 7 o'clock, but between now and then, puppy cuteness all around. It's the puppies.
It's the best.
And so get this, 100% of your donations will benefit the animals at Paws, just like these sweet puppies who are being cared for by some amazing Paws volunteer foster families who brought them here tonight. And I'm so glad they did because they're just loving the puppies.
Stand it. This is our puppy playground, everybody. So we're gonna play. Here's what you gotta do. You gotta go to the auction site right now. Go to wildnight.ggo.bid. Item number 300. That's where you can donate to unlock all sorts of fun for these little 2-month-old mixed breed puppies. You can bid $10 in increments. It's item number 300, but some people are already jumping in. Some people are giving $10 more than once.
That's right. So then collectively, all of your bids will help us reach a certain dollar amount so that we can give these pups treats and belly rubs and toys. No pressure. It's just the happiness of the puppies here.
Yeah, no pressure.
So the first level we need to reach is $100 for the item number 300. Once we reach 100, we're going to turn on the puppy cam for up close, personal, adorable look at these faces. And while the bids come in, I mean, they have come in, Fred.
They have. People are already jumping in. People are already jumping in. In fact, look at this. Cindy Ann Nielsen donated $100. She gave $10 10 times. That means we can activate the puppy cams.
Activate the puppy cams.
Yes. And then you can tell us a little bit about these puppies. But look, oh my gosh, there it is. There is our live puppy cam.
Where is it? Guys, the camera's right over there.
Does it get any better? Does it get any better?
I cannot even. These little puppies are so sweet. 6 of them, by the way, are siblings from the same mother. As you can see, they all kind of look alike. They all came to Paws from an overcrowded shelter where, basically, let's be real, their future was pretty uncertain just a few weeks ago. Thank you, Paws, because now look at these wonderful, happy doggies. They've been some amazing Paws foster families since they've arrived in early September, and now they're 2 months old. You know what that means? It means they are ready for adoption as soon as next week. FYI, I just heard Fred's wife saying, can we have a third dog, Fred?
Yeah, so if one steals your heart, you can visit paws.org to learn more about adopting from Paws. Look how cool this is. All right, so again, keep donating. Oh my gosh, there we go. That's our puppy cam. Keep donating if you can virtually play with these adorable puppies. Normally, of course, what we do is we have actual people here at Fremont Studios with us with actual puppies, but we're gonna virtually play with them because these puppies need some virtual love from you. So here's what we recommend. Watch this show on a bigger screen like a laptop, then grab a second screen like a phone or a tablet and go to wildnight.ggo.bid. You can see that at the bottom of your screen. If you're there for the very first time, you can click Get Started. You can create a profile, enter your credit card information, and you're ready to help play with some animals right now. And also, there's a silent auction happening right now, including the wine that just opened for bidding, plus all of the live items are up for bid right now. And if you have any questions, just reach out to us either in the YouTube chat or give us a call on our helpline that's also on your screen. It's 360-639-7382. Once you're all set up, please say hello. Tell us which of these puppies is your favorite. We can see right now James Woolard saying, so cute. We agree with you, James.
Aww.
So cute.
So cute with heart, happy face emoji. I could not agree more. So, all right, we've hit the $100, so we've turned on the puppy cam. Now we need to hit 200 because that means one of these poor, sweet little puppies will get a lucky belly rub. And could you deny a sweet puppy like this a belly rub?
No, absolutely not. So let's take a look at our most recent bids there by time, if we could. We'll see what's coming in live right now. Megan just joining us at $10. Thank you. Susan joining us at $60. Emily at $20. Everyone's jumping in.
Love it.
And so what's our next level?
200 for a belly rub.
And I think that we've hit, let's see, we've got 60, 10, 10, 10. We have hit $200, and it's belly rub time. Gail Johnson, by the way, in our chat says, I want them all.
I don't blame you, Gail. I do too. All right. How do you pick?
How do you pick which one gets a belly rub? Oh my gosh.
You have to do it, Fred. I can't.
All right, I think the quiet one right here gets the belly rub. So right here.
The quiet one.
Oh my goodness, it's belly rub time. This is happening live, ladies and gentlemen. Live belly rubs happening. Oh, and I'm getting some licks as a thank you.
How jealous are you out there? They're jelly.
Now, I will tell you right now, this is playing with puppies. I'm gonna put you down. Here you go, little one. Eee! Oh, everyone's like, I want a belly rub too. I hear you. All right, we need to up the bar. We need to say that if we get to like $500, everyone gets a belly rub.
I mean, I think that's only fair, right? I mean, just one lucky puppy?
Just go to wildnight.ggo.bid and bid on item number 300. That's 300. Again, you're bidding in $10 increments at item number 300. And then if we get $500,
everyone gets a belly rub.
Yeah, every one of these puppies.
I mean, every one of the puppies
Not
gets
all
a belly
of the
rub.
viewers.
Well,
that would be, that we charge, that's,
that's
a lot more.
a
A lot more. We can't, just even the gasoline alone. We've got people, by the way, we know watching from all over. If you let us know in the chat, where are you watching? George says, I want a belly rub.
Okay,
Don't we
George.
all, George? Chris says, so sweet. We totally agree with you. So if you want all of these puppies to get belly rubs, go ahead and chip in. It's item number 300. We're just having fun here.
Yeah.
We're 6 minutes in, we're having a good time.
6 minutes in, we're having fun. And look at these sweet things. They're just calling for the belly rubs and just loving it.
Oh my gosh. I like that.
Look at, watching from Michigan.
See? I love that. Watching all the way from Michigan. So Britt jumping in at $20 and Carolyn, you can let us know in the chat.
Bear needs belly rubs.
Yes, Kate jumping in. Thank you so much. Hi, Michigan. All right, so Bear needs belly rubs. Bailey says yes.
Which one's Bear?
Well, that's probably one at home because these dogs don't have names
They don't have
yet.
names. That's right, Fred.
They don't even have, I believe that's item 301.
That's right.
Where for $250, you can name one of these. All right, so amazing animals right here. We've hit $500, so we're gonna start giving all of these dogs belly rubs.
Line up, little puppy dogs. I can't remember if you were
Oh my goodness.
That one
Look
ran
at
away
this.
from me.
Look, well, they're all so playful.
They like and they know I'm a cat person.
I'm
and
telling
they're
you,
running away, Fred.
By all means, you should, of course, if you're looking for an animal, then by all means, of course, visit Paws. But I think the secret is the foster family. Look at this. This is the playful right there.
Yeah,
this guy's ready to go. Look at that. Just a little WrestleMania right here with the furry dog bone. This one, though, the quiet, introspective one. This is the writer right here.
The writer.
This is
That's
the writer who's working on a memoir.
Okay, I get that one. Who's next?
But can we
Who's
see
next?
this face?
You've got to show the face.
Oh my
because
gosh.
This little guy over
I know
here.
it's like everyone wants a
It's
belly
so
rub.
hard. I want to go over there
This
and
one's
grab
like,
him.
Hello. I'll give you a belly rub in the corner.
In the corner. There
for the
you go.
introvert.
Okay. How about you? How
Now
about
again,
you?
our
I'm
silent
there.
auction is up for bid while the puppies get their belly rubs. You can go to wildnight.ggo.bid. All of the live auction items are up for bid as well, so start bidding right now. Again, we've got people saying hello. Dave Keenan, thank you for joining with us. Lindy just says, puppies! Puppies! All caps is right. Strom joining us from Edmonds. We've got someone in Anchorage, Alaska. Thank you, Aaron, for joining us. We hope you're enjoying Puppy Cam. Oh my goodness.
And of course, our social media wizards are also giving the link over and over again. If you need to figure out where to go, you can find it right there, wildnight.ggo.bid. And again, oh, look, Meg, she loves the quiet gay. Give him a rub from Zoe Rescue German Shepherd. Okay.
This one, you really got to see the eyebrows. I just need to get you. Can you come join us? Because look at these. Can we get a shot? Look at that.
Yeah, is there
goodness. Are
you ready for your close-up? Oh, it's okay.
Look,
It's okay. You are the loud
cutest.
one.
The cutest.
Oh, and so obviously we said that all of these are from the same litter, except for this little guy over here.
Who's like, what's going on
Who's
around
like,
here?
oh, this is a crazy family. That's how people feel when they come to my house. So
Yeah.
I get it, doggy.
Totally. All right. Oh my goodness. All right, so here's what we've got. We've got all sorts of amazing items that are up for bid right now. I know, missed the kitty kissing booth.
Okay, kitty kissing booth. Oh my goodness.
All right, I'll tell you what, we're gonna keep setting the bar high. My kids are here. They would love, I can tell you, to come into this pen with toys that are covered in Cheese Whiz, and we can make that happen. We've got Easy Cheese right over here. We were told by the vet that these puppies love Easy Cheese.
The vet said that's okay.
The vet said that's okay. So here's what we're gonna do. First, I know we've got some images of some of the live and silent items that Matt can throw up. So we're gonna take just a few minutes to throw up some images so that you all can take a look at some of the things that you can bid on in the silent, because that silent's closing down at 7:10. Take a look. right, well, look, here we are. And look, you're not Amity. You've magically changed.
Magic.
It's Paws Education Programs Manager, Katie Amrine. You are here. And my gosh, I'm telling you, if people have kids at home, they're watching this. I mean, my daughter Zola is here. She made sure, of course, that during the Super Bowl, we were actually watching the Puppy Bowl. Everyone loves puppies.
Who doesn't?
So Katie, tell us a little bit about your Paws youth education programs. I know we have a lot of parents in the audience, so what do we need to know?
Absolutely. So we have gone virtual in 2020. We are live streaming programs for Scouts as well as live streaming programs for 4th grade classrooms for our nationally recognized Kids Who Care program. But that's not all. We also have on-demand programs for youth of all ages so they can help animals from wherever they are and whenever they want. Our goal in our programs is to inspire youth to take action for animals and really foster that next generation of compassionate people who really want to make a difference.
I love that, and that's great. I love that you work with 4th grade. I've got kids who are right around that age. My kids, Zola and Bowen, they're here. They're that next generation of compassionate animal lovers. I mean, they've got 8 furry pets between them. And so how do I learn more about Paws education programs?
Absolutely. So you can learn more about the Paws education programs at paws.org/education. There's something for everyone. There's something for youth of all ages. So go check us out, and we'd love to have you join us.
Oh my gosh, that's so great. And they are here with us, of course. They really, really want to get into the puppy pen.
Who doesn't?
They are
Who doesn't,
standing
Fred?
by. So again, if you can go, everybody watching, go to item number 300. You can see the link on your screen, wildnight.ggo.bid. Go there. If you're there for the first time, click get started right there, and then you'll be getting ready to get set up. If you have gone there before, but you need to log in again, just do that. Get ready to go, and then head to item number 300. You can bid in $10 increments. Get us over $1,000. Zola and Bowen will be going into this puppy pen with a toy dipped in Cheese Whiz. I mean, does it get any better than that?
It doesn't. I'm in heaven right now. Look at it.
Oh,
Look at what's happening in this corner over here,
here,
Fred.
Look, I've got a little treat. Oh, boy. Uh-oh.
Not this one.
Not
Our little
that one.
rider
I
over
know,
here
that's
is just
These guys are
quietly.
like, oh, I like it.
Curious.
It's puppy cam time. There we go. There we go. It's puppy cam time.
Hello.
Everyone loves puppy cams.
Oh, yes. Oh, we got a belly rub happening over here.
All right, so I've
As
got...
promised.
Oh, there you see. We can't get too many belly rubs.
Nope.
All
No
right, so
such
let's
thing.
check in. Remember, everybody, go to item number 300. We're virtually playing with puppies. Of course, we wish that we could all be here at Fremont Studios like we always are, playing with puppies in person. But this is our playing with puppies time right now. We've got 15 minutes. Our official show starts at 7.
Yep.
But
Sure
if
does.
you love puppies, this is the official show right now.
This really is, it's in and of itself,
This
pretty
is it.
official.
This is it. So, all right, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for
course.
all you're
Thank
doing to
you.
inspire kids and to, turn kids into the compassionate kids, adults that we all want in this world. So,
Absolutely.
thank you.
Thanks, Fred.
All right, Amity, come on back. We're going to socially distance our way. Everybody here, if you're watching from home and you're thinking, are they safe? We are very safe. Everyone has masks on until they're right here on the camera, of course. And Fremont Studios, as anyone, if you've been here, it's like the size of a football field. So
It's huge.
Everyone's
Everyone's far
socially
away.
distanced, very, very, very far.
There's
from each other.
sanitizer everywhere.
It's true. All right, so we have now, we're going to check in on our playing with puppies. Remember, just go to item number 300. You can kick in $10. Thank you, Monica, for jumping in at $20. Katie jumped in at $50. And it looks like we are over $1,000. Is that right? So that means
What?
that my kids, Zola and Bowen, who have been patiently standing by.
They have been patiently standing by.
Yes, they want to get into the puppies. And as promised, we are going to give the kids, this is only the finest.
That's legit easy cheese
Easy
right there,
cheese
ladies
right
and
there.
gentlemen.
This is
Spared
easy
no
cheese.
expense.
Yes, this is not up for bid,
Oh.
but loving on puppies is.
What
So
loving
no-
on puppies is.
Yes, so again, this is our playing with puppies game. We're gonna get Zola and Bowen in here. Let me help you, there we go. Safety first, I'll grab your elbow. Here come the kids.
Aww.
Now, my kids, again, they love animals. Oh my gosh, already one curling up in Zola's lap. That's not
Is
surprising.
that the one that you're taking home?
That's the one that Bowen's taken home.
Oh,
They've got
Bowen,
their
don't
favorites.
blame you.
And now look at this, the dogs. Oh, a puppy with Cheese Whiz on his nose. Does it get any better? Or hers, I haven't checked.
I haven't checked.
No, that's
Oh.
oh my gosh, these dogs are in heaven right now.
And we
Here,
have
look.
more Cheese Whiz, right?
Oh, we've got more Cheese Whiz. We've got toys that squeak.
Toys. Oh.
Whoa,
Oh.
that's a lot right there.
That was a lot of toy right there.
Here, Bowen, will you take a treat there? And Zola, here's one for
So
you.
not just Cheese Whiz, but treats right now. Should we get to
Treats.
our last puppy playing game or no?
Yeah,
Should
well,
we wait?
absolutely, absolutely. We've only got 13 minutes until our official start at 7 o'clock Pacific. You know, that's the official start. But
That's the
yes,
official start.
tell us about our last Playing with Puppies game.
So the last playing with puppy games we have is gonna be da-da-da-da-da-da, name that puppy. So go to item number 301 right now and get started. Now I saw someone already named one of the puppies Bear, but that's the unofficial name because for a $250 donation to Paws, you get to name one of these 7 puppies who are going up for adoption at Paws. And maybe,
that.
you know, like Fred mentioned earlier, maybe you have a current or past animal companion that you would like to honor, or maybe you just, you know, want to have some fun with the name. It is your name to name. How fun is that?
So cool. And so right now we've got 2 that have already sold. Again, these are these puppies right here that need names. So Jocelyn has purchased one and Karen has purchased one. Jocelyn Nadir, Karen Wilcox both have one. That means 5 puppies are nameless.
5 puppies need a name.
Aww.
We can't just say, hey, puppy.
So
you
just
need a
head
name.
to item 301, donate $250 right now, and you can name one of these puppies. Again, there are only 7 to name, so don't miss out. Right now, there are 5 puppies that have no name. That means when they get called at Paws, that people will be like, hey.
Yeah, and what if somebody wants to adopt one? You're gonna be like, hey, I want the puppy.
Right.
But I don't know its name.
And they'll say, I'm sorry, that puppy doesn't have a name because nobody went to item number 301.
But I know you will. I know you will go out to item number 301 right now and give these puppies a name. I actually saw a few name suggestions earlier.
That's true, I saw those in the chat. So remember, your generous gift of $250 helps more puppies like these come to safety at Paws. So make sure that you're joining us right now. Make sure you help these animals find those loving homes.
You know, it was interesting. I was talking to someone who is a part of helping these puppies get here, and I used to live in an area where there so many puppies needed homes, but there's literally so little help. So what Paws does is save these little puppies' lives, and it's an incredible, incredible work they do, and you can help that incredible work right now, like these little puppies whose future was very uncertain.
That's right. Your gift helps homeless puppies come to Paws where they will find loving homes. And your name will play an important role in getting these puppies adopted, too. So right now, there are 4 puppies that don't have names. This, of course, not an auction item that you find every day. Right now, Miriam Prius just jumped in. Thank you, Miriam Prius, for joining us. Now, that is 3 puppies with names and 4 without. So this is item number 301. It's not even an auction. You're a guaranteed winner. You make that $250 donation and you can name a puppy.
If you hurry up, though.
Yes.
You better hurry up. So really quickly, just to talk to you guys online. So Meg Pasquini, where did these guys come from? I'm assuming she doesn't mean us.
No.
She's talking about these puppies. These puppies came from Merced, California, from an organization that makes sure that there's so many puppies in these overcrowded shelters and making sure that they are not forgotten. So that's what these puppies are. These are California dogs.
Yes.
And then also...
and that's important. We'll talk about that later, but that is really important that there are these overcrowded shelters where these animals would otherwise be euthanized. And by bringing them to Paws, we are not only saving their lives, but of course we're helping these little guys find their forever homes when they get adopted by a family too. And so, of course, we thank the foster families that take in these young pups while they get ready for adoption.
It's so important, those foster families as well, because a lot of these puppies may not have had a lot of contact in their early lives, and these foster families are taking them in and creating those bonds so that when they are adopted out, they are ready to love on your family like crazy. I mean, clearly, I mean, look at this.
I mean, look, Zola now with 2 puppies in her lap. Bowen, do you need any more toys?
I want Cheese Whiz.
Bowen says he wants Cheese Whiz.
Do you
If
want
we
the
raise-
Cheese Whiz or for the doggies?
If we raise enough money,
I'm with you, my friend. I love Cheese Whiz.
sorry, we'll see what we can do about Cheese Whiz, but here, you can distribute a few more treats. Yeah, we're hearing from our directors that, of course, we've got videos to see. People want to know, do we ever do this with chickens? Not yet, but, you know.
I mean, hey, anything's open.
Obviously, Paws, I've gotten to tour Paws, and you see that not only are they helping, bears, but they've got black-capped chickadees that are in there getting their wings fixed up.
Aw.
They help everybody. And so take a look at this right now. Name that puppy. We've got one name left. Thank you, Ellen. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Cassie, Miriam, Jocelyn, Karen. All get to name one puppy for $250. It's item number 301. We'll find out who's going to get that last puppy.
Just one left.
One left.
Just one left. I wish
wanna
we could
thank
see.
all of you, by the way, for joining us with our Playing with Puppies pre-show, the live show again starting at 7 o'clock. We want to remind you 100% of your donations tonight will benefit the animals at Paws, just like these sweet 7 little puppies, right?
Yes. Sweet 7 little puppies. I'll tell you this is very exciting to see so many people jumping in. We just need one more.
And we're done.
And we're done.
Elizabeth Gold, you did it. You did it. Oh my
Bravo.
goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, everybody, thank you so much. Again, if you're just joining us, welcome. Welcome to the 2020 Paws Wild Night. This is the virtual gala benefiting Paws. We're minutes away. It's puppy fun right here. People are tuning in right now. They're thinking, what did I miss?
You missed the puppy.
Don't worry, we're going to
Excitement.
archive this. When the show is over, it'll be archived right here on this link. You can watch puppies to your heart's content. 7 p.m. is when we're starting. Just a reminder, if you're just joining us, the silent auction closes tonight at 7:10 p.m. That includes the silent auction and all the wines that opened earlier today.
Wine?
They're both closing at 7:10. Wine.
Oh, yeah,
Wine.
okay.
There's a Magnum. Just take a look. The live auction is also up for bid right now. We're going to close that live later tonight. If you haven't logged in, please go. It's right there on your screen, wildnight.ggo.bid. Do that right now because that's how you bid on the live and the silent, but it's also how you're going to virtually raise your paddle and donate and support Paws. So here's what you do. Go to wildnight.ggo.bid, click the button that says Get Started, and if you have any questions, reach out to us in the YouTube chat or call our helpline, 360-639-7382. That's also up on the screen. Once you're all set up, say hi to us in the chat. I love seeing all these people. Oh my goodness. We are hearing that they've been calling that little brown and black one Bear. So cute. We'll see what the people name them.
Oh, we can't wait to see.
Yes, and say hi. Tell us where you're watching from. Now, if you've been at Paul's Wild Night before, then you're familiar with our friend Monique Ming Lavin. And she couldn't be here tonight, but she wanted to say hi and introduce her new family member. So watch Monique's video right now. Bid on the silent auction items. It's closing down at 7:10, and we're going to go live 7 o'clock with our real show.
That's right.
You excited?
Just a few minutes away. Great time to go. Make sure you get all the technology squared away so you're ready.
Yep. Take a look.
Hey everybody, I'm Monique Ming-Lavin from Cairo 7 News, and I so wish I could be seeing all of you in person, but these are different times. We will get through them, and this virtual event is how we're doing it. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being safe, for taking care of yourselves and your families, and of course for taking care of Paws. Now, in past Wild Nights, you all have been gracious enough to bear with my family updates, and last year I told you about our little girl, May May, and how my best friend adopted her mom, Daisy, so the two had been reunited. Well, now the family grows again. It is my pleasure to introduce to you this little weirdo, Bubs. We rescued him in August when he was found. He had a fractured skull, and the vets think that has contributed to some sight and equilibrium issues. He's a little love bug, but he can get a little anxious, and when he gets worked up, he spins very quickly in circles, so his middle name is Vinyl. May May is still not sure how she feels about sharing her toys, but she is a great sister. They're road trip buddies. She often checks on him. She licks his funny little face whenever he seems nervous. So that is our family. And we are happy to be a part of the larger family that includes all of you and your commitment to this great organization. Thank you for showing up for animals that need our help, for being a part of Paws Wild Night. Have a great time tonight. Enjoy the show. Drink in all the furry, feathered, or scaly friends you may see tonight. Know that it is because you are here right now and you're committed to them that Paws can keep on with their great mission of helping cats, dogs, and wild animals go home and thrive. I can't wait to see you all in person again. Have a good one.
We were talking about how much we love that video.
Yeah.
It's so fun to see all the work that we're supporting. Welcome, one and all, to the first ever virtual gala benefiting Paws. You know, by being here, you are helping cats and dogs and wild animals like you saw have a second chance. So thank you all for what you're about to do. My name is Fred Northup Jr. I am lucky enough to be your auctioneer. I'm back again, and look here. We've got Amity Idrisi joining us. Amity, it's so great to be here.
I'm honored. I am so excited.
Yes, now of course we recognize you because we watch the TV. You're the morning news anchor for King 5, and again, thrilled to have you with us.
I've been a huge supporter of Paws. I was just saying one of my very first stories in the Pacific Northwest was a story with Paws, so I'm really honored to be here. By the way, how much fun were those puppies? Were you here for the puppy show?
Yeah, if you missed it, make sure that when the show is archived later that you watch, because we had puppies between us, which was amazing. We should also point out we are exactly 6 feet apart. We measured. All right, first things first, silent auction closes down at 7:10 p.m. tonight Pacific time. So last chance to bid at wildnight.ggo.bid. We've got this amazing silent auction, including a sporting boat adventure on Lake Washington, 2 Super Seattle Arts and Lecture passes, and a one-of-a-kind etched Magnum from Balboa Wine. It all closes down at 7:10 p.m. Pacific.
Well, it's really easy to play along as well. First, watch the show on your bigger screen, like a laptop or smart TV. Then grab a second device, like a screen, like a phone or a tablet, and go to wildnight.ggo.bid. If you're there for the very first time, just click the button that says Get Started. Now do that now, as you're gonna help cats, dogs, and wild animals tonight.
Yes, now bid quickly. Again, you've got just about 4 minutes left. The silent auction closing down at 7:10 p.m. Pacific. Again, just a few minutes away. Now, look around, here we are. Things are a little different this year, of course, but we are gonna keep it as simple and as fun as possible for those of you joining us from the comfort of your homes. You know, we've already heard from people. We've got people watching from Alaska, people watching from all over the country. A great benefit of being virtual is that finally your 4-legged friend can be with you while you support Paws. And so post on Facebook and Instagram with hashtag PawsWildNight. Watch for your photos on Paws social channels in the days ahead so we can relive the magic of our virtual Paws Wild Night. Amity, which of your pets is watching from home right now?
Oh, my kitties. All of my kitties are watching from home. Oh, there they are. Yes, I did get a professional picture taken with my cat. That is Carly Simon.
Nothing wrong with that.
And that's Jaja and Raja. They are both watching right now with their little kibble treats. They're just so proud of their 2-legged mom up here.
I'm
helping the other
sure.
pets around the world. What about you?
I'm sure. Well, my house is filled with rescued pets, from fish to rats to guinea pigs to these 2 dogs. This is Lincoln and Brennan. They are rescues. They're watching. They're excited to support Paws tonight. And no pressure. My pets are watching. Your pets are watching. And all of you at home, your pets are closely watching you to see how generous you are. They're judging you, especially the cats. So don't let them down, all right? Don't let those animals down. All right, let's get started. By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, you ever have a technical glitch, such as audio and video not syncing, just refresh your YouTube browser. Most problems are magically fixed. If you have problems with our bidding website, just make sure that you type it in exactly as you see below, wildnight.ggo.bid. No W's, no anything else, just wildnight.ggo.bid.
That. And so to kick things off officially, please welcome Paws CEO, Heidi Wills.
Hello, I'm Heidi Wills, the CEO of Paws. Welcome to Paws Wild Night 2020. It's nice to be with you this evening. This gala has been the largest event for Paws for over 20 years, but due to the pandemic, we've moved to all virtual fundraisers. In fact, Paws Wild Night became 2 events this year. We had a week-long virtual auction in May. Thank you to all of you who supported that. And tonight's show is the second part of Paws Wild Night. We will bring Paws directly to you by live streaming bears and puppies right into your home. Take a look at these American black bears in care right now at Paws Wildlife Center. In February, these infants were brought to Paws by the Department of Fish and Wildlife because their den had been disturbed and their mother didn't return. They came in weighing just under 2 pounds and their eyes were still closed. They needed constant bottle feeding with a high-caloric infant bear formula. We go to great lengths to ensure cubs don't associate humans with food. A bear suit provides a layer of separation between the rehabilitator and the bear cub, and there's no talking around the bears. We want to keep wild animals wild. Today, these cubs are nearly 100 pounds. They receive daily enrichment to encourage them to forage for food. This includes hiding food in logs, branches, and various containers. It helps occupy their bodies and minds and keeps them busy. We recently prepared the cubs to naturally quiet for the winter months by reducing food, light, and stimulation. Staff only check on them while they're asleep to assure they're healthy and hydrated. This brother and sister pair will be ready for release in May or June. After 15 months in care, these bears will finally return to the wild where they belong. The Paws Wildlife Center plays a critical role in our community. The wildlife staff continue to push through the challenges of a global pandemic and are true heroes to animals in need. At the same time, our companion animal services team is equally hard at work at providing expert care to homeless dogs and cats and adopting them into loving homes. Here's a look at how we're continuing to provide essential services to animals and the people who care about them. Paws has remained open for business throughout the global crisis. It's no understatement to say Paws has been significantly impacted by the pandemic. The hundreds of volunteers we typically rely on have stayed off campus for the most part to ensure everyone's health and safety. Instead of our normal, highly accessible facilities, we're now open by appointment only. Through it all, our dedicated staff persevere because the animals still need us. Calls to Paws Wildlife Center are up 50%. Perhaps because more of us are staying close to home and observing wildlife. So far this year, Paws has admitted over 3,800 wild animals. And we've served over 2,500 homeless dogs and cats and found them loving homes. Our education programs have pivoted too. We normally have educators in 25 schools teaching young people about taking compassionate action for animals. We've moved to online programs, reaching nearly 1,700 youth so far this year. Bottom line, Paws is busy, and we can't do this work without you. So again, thank you for being here tonight. Together, we can help animals get the care they need to go home and thrive, whether home is the living room or the forest. Let's get Paws Wild Night 2020 started.
Well, thank you so much, Heidi. Friends, if you're just joining us, you can bid on the live auction items right now. Just grab a second device like a phone, go to wildnight.ggo.bid right now because we're going to start closing down the live items soon. I also want to talk about wine, checking in with item number 312. This is the Balboa wine. This is basically a virtual wine frenzy. Item 312 is a case of custom blended 2016. It's a vintage blend of Mourvedre and Syrah. It was made just for us. And here's the kicker, elegantly presented in gorgeous bottles you can see on your screen. And guess what? Are there any left? We are just sold out as I'm talking about it. Literally as I'm talking about it, Cindy and Nielsen got the last one. So thank you, Kent and Renee, for donating this. If you appreciate wine, thank you so much for everybody who bought. We had 12 cases, or 12 bottles per case in there, and those are all gone. Those are all gone. So, all right, let's shift gears. You just saw her on the screen, but of course, my friends, she's right here behind the scenes, making sure that everything is running smoothly. And so we want to welcome to the stage Paws CEO Heidi Wills live.
Thank you, Fred.
Yes.
I had to come here because we need to thank our sponsors. I can't express enough how grateful we are to them. Because of our sponsors covering the cost for this event, we are able to ensure that every dollar goes directly to helping animals in need at Paws. These businesses have no doubt been impacted by the pandemic, but they are still showing up for Paws and for the animals in need. First, to our presenting sponsor, Premera Blue Cross. We're so fortunate to have this philanthropic company headquartered right in our own Snohomish County. Premera has invested $250 million in our communities. Talk about impact. Premera Blue Cross and Paws have been partners for many years. We're joined together in the knowledge that having animals in our lives makes us happier and healthier. Please join me in watching this special message from presenting sponsor, Premera Blue Cross.
Primera is proud to sponsor Paws events, such as tonight's Wild Night Gala and Auction. Paws' mission is an important one: to help animals, whether by rehabilitating and returning orphaned and injured wildlife back to the wild, or by enabling dogs and cats to find a forever home. Helping animals has never been more challenging than during this global pandemic and the resulting financial impact on the organization. Paws staff, with a severely reduced volunteer force, have responded with passion and creativity to continue providing great care for both wild and domestic animals. We at Primera Blue Cross know that having a furry friend is an excellent way to improve health and well-being. Studies show that dog owners are more likely to keep a fitness routine. Pets also help lower blood pressure, reduce anxiety, and decrease the risk of heart attack and stroke in their human companions. All of these benefits become even more important during a time that is stressful for so many. Thank you, Paws, for the work you do for the animals and for the way it affects our communities, including our employees. And thank you for allowing Primera to partner with you in helping improve so many lives.
Thank you so much, Primera. Thank you also to Bonafide Dog Ranch, to Mud Bay, to King 5, to Columbia Bank, to Veterinary Specialty Center of Seattle. Thank you, Kenobi Martins. Thank you, Trico. Unico, thank you. Thank you, Clark Nuber. Alyssa Rose Photography, who did the Paws calendar, thank you. Alaska Airlines, thank you. And DCG1, thank you so much for your support.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you again to all of our sponsors. It's so fantastic, by the way. You said, that because of these generous sponsors, 100% of the money raised tonight goes right to helping the animals. That's incredible. I love that. So thank you to all of our sponsors. Thank you, Heidi, for being here with us. I'm going to let you socially distance your way around because we've got Amity coming back so we can get to our live auction. We can see right here, Deanna asking, when is the live auction closing? You're asking the right question. That's a great question. Here's how we're going to do it. We're going to close those live, and so we'll explain how that goes. We're going to group things, and you'll see. But are you ready for the live auction? Because I can see that Deanna's ready. We're all ready. Are you
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Let's do this.
All right.
All right, so these are items that are already up for bid. So just grab that second device in your hand and go to wildnight.ggo.bid if you want to win. Quickly get there now.
That's right, because it's about time to close our first 4 live auction items. So these are going to close. It's items number 1, 2, 3, and 4. They're all going to close together at the exact same time.
Just like
in
that.
Just over 4 minutes.
So, okay, those 4 items are, number 1, Get Kraken, the ultimate hockey experience. Number 2, open cockpit flight in a vintage Boeing N2S5 Stearman. Item number 3 and 4, your dog or cat's adorable image wrapped on a Paws vehicle.
Right, you can see it right behind us. So here's how it's going to work. To help you bid on these 4 items, we're going to put a countdown timer up, and you're going to have 4 final minutes to bid on items 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you need help bidding on multiple items or just winning your favorite one, here is my favorite tip. You can set a maximum bid on any item by clicking Bid More. When you click on Bid More, you actually have 2 choices. Okay. You can jump the bid way up if you just love Paws so much and you say, you know what, I'm willing to go to $10,000 for the Kraken. You can do that. Or you can click Max Bid, and the computer will automatically bid for you up to your max bid every time you're outbid. So set your max bid really high, then you don't get outbid. And if you're not 100% sure you're seeing the most recent bids, you can always refresh your bidding page. All right, everyone's ready. 1, 2, 3, and 4, they're up. We've got 4 minutes on the clock. You can see it. On your mark, get set, bid. All right, Amity, let's talk about these items while everyone bids and watches the clock.
All right, so let's talk about the first one. Get Kraken. It is the ultimate Seattle Kraken hockey experience.
So cool.
I know we have some hockey fans out there, right? Who cannot wait to be part of the inaugural season?
I've got my Kraken hat. I'm
you
ready.
Already do. Oh,
I'm ready.
Right? So the ultimate experience includes a VIP tour of the new Climate Pledge Arena, including locker rooms, backstage,
So cool.
all access. You also get a VIP tour of the team's Northgate training facility, which, by the way, I've never even seen.
I know, I'm so
That's
excited.
breaking news, my friends. Getting a tour of that facility. It's also followed by wine and cheese with Kraken CEO Todd Lewicki. Plus, you get 4 tickets to a game with an exclusive visit to the team bench. I mean, everyone in town is talking about the Kraken. Everyone in town will be jealous of you because no one gets access like this.
No.
So thank you to Todd and Tara for this.
How cool is this, hanging out with Todd Lewicki? I mean, Todd and Tara, thank you so much for this generous donation. I mean, this is, you can't buy this item tomorrow. Absolutely. Even season ticket holders don't get to hang out with Todd Lewicki. So everybody take a look at this right now. In the lead, Kobe. It's Kobe versus Sean right now, back and forth. The top bid is $5,500. If you want to go back, Sean, it's your bid now, $5,900. If you want to jump back in, we've got only 2 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Ooh.
Let's talk about tonight's second item, a scenic open cockpit flight in a vintage Boeing Stearman. Again, once in a lifetime opportunity. This particular Stearman, a 1941 N2 S5, as you heard, that's the one that went to the Navy. So this one trained Navy pilots at Naval Air Station Corpus Christi, underwent a complete 3-year ground-up restoration, returned to museum quality. You can see that image on the screen. You and the pilot, Gary Allen, you're gonna embark on a scenic flight over beautiful Snohomish County. Gary just recently retired as a senior captain with Delta Airlines after 37 years, logged over 33,000 plus hours. So you are in expert hands. If you're daring enough, take a look at this. Maybe you even encourage Gary to take you through acrobatic maneuvers or two. Ooh. So thank you, Gary and Donna Allen, for this. If you're a history buff, these are the planes that trained all of the World War II pilots, so there's a lot of history. Obviously, I'm sure Gary can share all of that with you. Right now, in the lead, Marley Rawl in the lead at $2,190. I'm telling you, Sean, you've been outbid. It's
By
Sean
90.
versus Marley, back and forth right now. $2,280. You can get back in the game. Remember, set that maximum bid high. And let's talk about item 3 or 4, because that's kind of like a cat versus dog
That's
item.
right, that's right. Or we're gonna turn it into that because, folks, number 3 or 4 is your cat or dog's adorable image on the Paws vehicle like the one behind me here. Imagine how proud you would be seeing your animal on a car rolling by, prominently displayed on the Paws vehicle. It's working hard transporting animals and people throughout Puget Sound. We want to thank our donor, Alpha Graphics, Chuck Stempler, and Paws.
Yes, and I can see in the chat Steve Dolan saying the car is definitely winning this bid. Let's go dog people, because you're not wrong. Right now, the dog, the lead bid is $2,700. The cat lead bid is $4,200. So right now it's Susan and Deanna who are going back and forth to see whose cat. There can only be one cat.
I know my crazy cat ladies are out there.
Are you saying you're one of them?
Oh, 100%.
A fellow one?
100%.
A fellow one? Yes, I'm a crazy cat guy. I love cats. All right, Susan and Deanna are duking it out for the cat. Can we check back in on the dog right now?
All right.
Checking back right now, Marley is in the lead. Diane's been outbid there. Heather was in it for a little while. So again, the dog, current bid only $2,700. You gotta just come to $2,850 as time runs out. Now, keep bidding until it officially closes on your phone. We're using the internet here. There might be a slight lag between when the timer runs out now and when we officially close those items. But our first 4 items, they're shutting down right now. That was pretty exciting. So
I was excited.
congratulations to our first 4 auction winners. Before we get to our next auction items, we're gonna take a break so that everyone can raise your virtual paddles to make a difference in the lives of animals and the people who love them. So after our next video, here's what you'll do. You'll go to wildnight.ggo.bid to raise that virtual paddle, make a tax-deductible donation. Just look for the button that says Donate Now. Remember, you'll be helping cats, dogs, and wild animals who come to Paws for a second chance. Now, of course, Paws Wild Night is different this year, so we're gonna bring Heidi back, but just remember that your support remains the same. Because of you, Paws is a safe place for harder to adopt animals. Dogs and cats who need medical care from our staff veterinarians, it's really important. And so we're gonna bring you back as we set up our next video. Tell us about why this is so important.
Well, when you think about Paws, what makes Paws unique is that we are able to help adopt out harder to adopt animals. That means dogs and cats who might have medical needs. That means dogs and cats who need extra time to heal from physical or emotional wounds. It means kittens and puppies who need time to grow bigger and stronger with their foster families before they're ready for adoption. These loving animals have as much time as they need to find the right family at Paws. Every dog and cat who comes to Paws has a story. Take a look at this video.
The home had been completely cleared out of all the belongings. You couldn't even really tell that someone had lived there. There were some toys. There were some food and water dishes. I did not see any dog beds. They were just sleeping on the carpet there in the living room. I can't imagine how confusing it was for them. You know, first your owner's here, the next thing you know, you have police and firefighters in there. To see that happening and then your owner doesn't come back, I mean, how confusing does that have to be? You know, it's got to be horrible for them.
Paws tends to take in senior animals more often than not, just because we do have a really good community that loves older animals.
Yeah, the senior dogs are the ones that really get to me because they give their whole life. That's what they're there for, is to just give. So, yeah, it's always the senior ones that kind of tug at my heart.
We need animals, and they need us. Let's show our support tonight for every dog and cat without a home and someone to love them. And remember, 100% of the funds raised tonight will go directly to animals in need at Paws.
That's right. Right now, you can give a dog or a cat in need critical medical care. You can give them time to heal. You can help them find a home. Just go to wildnight.ggo.bid, click the button that says Donate Now, and we want to make this easy for you. So if you have any technical issues or if you want to make a pledge through a foundation or pay by any other means, our helpline number is on the screen below. Now, our top level is $20,000. We hope that everybody joins us at a level that is meaningful to you, but we're going to start at $20,000, and Swanee and Russ Kastner are starting us out with a very generous gift of $20,000. We're seeing all of your gifts coming in live right now. If you can join them with a gift of $20,000, please do. There are so many animals in need. The average cost of care for a dog from intake through adoption is $380. A gift of $20,000, that means you're giving 53 homeless dogs a second chance at life and a loving family to cherish them. What a gift. And while you give, let's hear from Russ Kastner about why he supports Paws.
A virtual good evening to you. I'm Russ Kastner with Swanee's Foundation, and Swanee and I would like to tell you why we support Paws. When you go there, you find an old small facility that was designed fine for the 60s, but is now totally in need of being redone completely. You do find an excellent staff that are very caring and devoted and all experts in their field. You're in the only place that you can find dogs and cats and bears and seals and birds and raccoons. Wow, what a responsibility to take care of all these animals in their time of need. And they are also, now with COVID going on, taking more dogs, cats being dropped off at shelters, and they're helping shelters all across the United States with the same problem. And Swanee and I feel with all of this going on that everyone should be helping however they can to the best of their ability. Whether that be $10, $10 million, or any other financial source, so that we can help them along. Please do what your heart feels to help them do their mission. They really deserve it. Thanks.
Thank you so much to Swanee and Russ Kastner. Your generosity is deeply felt. And because of you, Paws can rise up to meet the need to help cats, dogs, and wild animals with nowhere else to go otherwise.
Yes. Now, if you can join us, our next level is $10,000. And again, we're seeing your gifts coming in live. Kathleen, thank you so much for joining us. Kara, Gina, all of these people digging deep for Paws, thank you so much. Let me tell you what your donation could do if you are able to join us at $10,000. Remember those orphan bears that we learned about? So many people were talking in the chat about the bears. The cost of care is estimated to be about $3,300 each. So you can help care for 3 orphan bears with a gift at this level. Every year, Paws receives multiple bears. In fact, earlier this year, 7 bears were released back into the wild. So consider covering the cost of care for 3 orphaned American black bears at Paws with your $10,000 gift. And again, we're watching all these generous gifts coming in live. And whilst we're also watching the chat, we see that Bogart was adopted from Paws 4 years ago. He's been the most wonderful dog. I think all of us, when we give and we support, we of course reflect on what animals have meant to us in our lives and what we can do for them. Our next level is $5,000. Cats, dogs, wild animals with nowhere else to go, they need us right now. The average cost to care for a dog, again, from intake through adoption is $380, so you'll be giving 13 dogs a second chance at a happy, healthy life. And let's not forget the 13 families who will be changed forever, for years and years, by the profound love of an animal companion.
We want to thank our lead $5,000 sponsors, Jim and Karen Carson, thank you. Muriel Van Hoosen, thank you. Donna Benaroya, thank you so much.
Yes, absolutely amazing. And we can see right now, Deanna Tregoning is joining us at $3,500. Thank you so much for your generosity. You are right on the way to $2,500 is our next official level, $2,500. But you can be like that. You can give $3,500 as well. There's a custom button. Whatever gift is truly meaningful to you, join us there. But we'll keep it going at $2,500. Animals need you right now. And guess what the average cost is to rehabilitate and release a bobcat kitten back to the wild? If you guessed $2,500, you're right. And Paws has 3 orphaned bobcats in care right now.
At the $2,500 level, we want to thank Christy and Mike Cheever, thank you. To C. Han Kim, thank you. To Katie Jordan and Glenn Clute, thank you so much.
Yes, we could see, look at that, Sean Anderson joining us live at $2,500. Again, we're seeing all of these gifts coming in. Megan Kelly joining us. Thank you so much to everybody. Tanya, we're seeing gifts big and small, all of this coming in together. This is a community. Jason, all of these gifts. So we're $2,000 is our next official level. That's the average cost of care for an injured bald eagle from intake through release back home to the wild. I love bald eagles.
I do too.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. So at the $2,000 level, we want to thank Joe and Martine Grube and Karen and Chris Trujillo, and want to mention that this couple, the wives of this couple, got to see a bald eagle release just today by Paws.
Oh my gosh, today?
Yes.
All right, Jason Strayer also joining us at $2,000. Thank you for your gift. Again, we're seeing all these gifts. Michelle Stevens, big and small. Kimberly Ann, thank you so much. Michael Howe, Diane Heidelbaugh, thank you joining us at $1,500, and Kimberly Terraberry at $1,000. We're going to thank as many people as we can because we are at $1,000 right now. Let's see how many $1,000 level gifts we can get to help cats and dogs and wild animals like the bald eagles we released today. That's about the cost to bring 3 dogs to Paws and to provide them with top-notch care until they're adopted is $1,000.
Before we get to the $1,000 level, we want to say thank you to Heather Cartwright at the $2,000 level.
Wow, amazing.
At the $1,000 level, special thanks to our board president, Chuck Stempler, and his wife, Sally McKenzie. Thank you to Van and Wendy Katzman. Thank you to Heather Hager and Kevin Mincio. Thank you to Jen Evans and Joshua Stack. Thank you to Representative Strom Peterson and his wife, Maria Montalvo.
Wow, amazing. We can see Troy and Jennifer Adams joining us at $2,500. Kathy Davis joining us at $2,500. Amazing. And I love, again, all the chat. People who are talking about, like Nancy, talking about been fostering for Paws for 22 years, and Patsy Cline and Bodie came from Paws 15 years ago this week. Oh my gosh, just love hearing all these stories.
Phyllis Turner Brim, thank you for your $1,000 donation.
And look at that right there, Kevin Collins as well at $1,000. Absolutely amazing. Who else are you seeing? Strom Peters?
Strom Peterson, yep. Yep. Congratulations on your recent victory. And now we're at the $500 level.
Yes. And we can see Kathy Gatton also joining us at $1,000. Jennifer Jones kicking off the $500 level. We want to share a special message that you're going to want to hear as we round the corner here to the $500 level. So let's listen.
Hi, I'm Renee Comey.
Hey, I'm Scott Comey.
And we are coming at you with the video. That is Mr. Petey hanging out on his memory foam bed. And there is Hilo.
Hello. Aw.
And we are just wanting to share what Paws mission means to us. We appreciate Paws so much for having a focus on adopting cats and dogs, especially bonded, adult, harder to adopt animals. So thank you so much for all your support and all you do.
Thank you.
Look at that. Petey and Hilo, they're so loved. I love that.
Yes.
Yes, and giving so much love is, so important. I mean, all of us right now, in these times, we're spending a lot of time at home, many of us. Many of us are spending a lot of time with our animals. I know I am. And so just, again, reflecting on what animals have meant, the ones who are no longer with us and the ones who are in our lives now, they can't really, we've got to be their voice for them. We've got to stand up for the animals,
Yes.
So Renee and Scott, Petey and Hilo's people are grateful to Paws, as you saw, for bringing them those two beautiful boys. So guess what? They are raising their paddle to start us off at $500. Thank you so much for your generosity. Thank you for giving in honor of those amazing animals. Paws is a place for harder to adopt animals like senior bonded dogs like Petey and Hilo. That's what you were talking about earlier. Mm-hmm. They take a little extra time and care to be adopted, and that's why Renee and Scott are raising their paddle at $500 to be sure that Paws is a safe place for these cats and dogs that require more resources. And so right now you can join Renee and Scott in helping more dogs and cats, and more dogs like Petey and Hilo, for example, find their loving homes.
Thank you, Renee and Scott, so much for your support. Thank you also for other people giving at the $500 level. Norm Arkins and Mona Modiano, thank you. Peter Schrappen and Emily Hallman, thank you so much. Chris Sudakawa, thank you so much for your support. Bob and Elaine Mahon, thank you.
Yes, we're seeing Richard Sandus joining us at $500 as well, and Mark Gross joining us. We've got Norm Arkins joining us at $500. So many gifts. We can't thank everybody. Ali Rutzel, thank you so much. Annette Lalko joining us at $750.
Annette Lalko is the former CEO of Paws. She's done so much for this organization.
So good to see you here. Todd Johnson at $500. Thank you so much. Phyllis Turner Brim. We probably were going to thank some people twice. Joined us at $1,000.
I don't think we can thank people enough.
You can't. You can't. Our next level is $250. Again, if you can join us, we just ask that everyone watching joins us right now with a gift that's truly meaningful to you.
For people who've already given at the $250 level, thank you. To Batur Oktay, thank you. To Jill Jones, thank you. To Joanna Grist and Jim O'Donnell, thank you for your support.
Yes, we're seeing Julie joining us at $500, and Gabriella Blanc, thank you for your generosity, and Jody Still, and Brett and Shauna Gunn, and Jana Blackburn, and again, Richard, thank you so much for just all of these gifts. We're watching. This is really, again, it's a community coming together. That's what I love about Paws. I think, like, what kind of world do we want to live in,
Yes.
And so $100 is our last level. Let's go out with a bang. This is the cost to rehabilitate a northern flying squirrel. I love that. Think of all the animals. It's really, all these gifts, whether you're giving $100 or $1,000, $10,000, they all add up to a big number. So thank you to everybody who's digging deep and joining us. Again, our goal is just 100% participation.
And before we get to the $100 level, want to thank the people at the $200 level that have just come in. From Jenny Baxla, thank you so much. We want to thank Kim Casase.
I'm going to say Casase, that's right, at $250 as well.
For Tracy Lynn Campion, thank you. Shiloh Lockett, thank you so much for your donation.
Yes, absolutely amazing. Again, we can't thank everybody, but we're really overwhelmed. We're seeing so many gifts come in. Dan and Jean McGrady are joining us. Who else?
So at the $100 level, thank you, Jeannie McGrady, and your husband, Dan, one of our board members. Josh and Jessica Amato, thank you. Ju and Sung Lee, thank you. Jenny Warmoth, thank you. James Donaldson, thank you for your support. Steve Hall, we appreciate your donation. Thank you.
Absolutely amazing. So again, thank you so much. And we're seeing, you know, people, you can always email events@paws.org. We're seeing that in the chat. If you'd like to donate gifts of stock, you can do that. Also, we have that phone number you can see up on your screen, 360-639-7382. Join us right now, if you will. And again, we're watching these gifts coming in live, just like you are. Vonnie Simons joining us. We're watching up on the big screens here. So thank you, everybody. And thank you for joining us, Heidi. It's really, it's such a pleasure to be here with you. I wish all of our supporters were in this room with us, but it's fun to...
We're virtually together.
We're virtually together.
That's
it's true.
right.
It is true. This is a live event. We're all here together. So thank you for all that you're doing for the organization, really. All right, well, before we get to our live auction again, we've got one more thing to do. We're going to bring in some special guests. Take a look, joining me now, right here. Look at this handsome fellow. This, my friends, is Murphy. And like so many dogs, hi. I've been told you're very shy, so I'm very honored that I'm getting a sniff. Like so many dogs, Murphy was languishing in an area overwhelmed with homeless animals, hoping to find a home. But thanks to people just like you, Murphy was transported to Paws for a second chance. And this is his foster mom, Brooke, who is helping shy Murphy adjust to his new surroundings. Both dogs that I have at home had their lives saved when they were removed from overwhelmed shelters as well. So, did you know it costs $54 to bring a homeless dog or cat from an overwhelmed shelter to safety at Paws? Tonight we're offering a special Giving a Level. During the pandemic, some shelters have closed and others have reduced intake. And this means that Paws is more important than ever to animals like Murphy who deserve a family who will cherish them just like you cherish your animal companions. So here's what we're gonna do. We want you at home to look to your left, look to your right, maybe even on your lap right now, and we're gonna have you help your dog or cat raise their paw tonight to give other animals a second chance at Paws, just like Murphy, who is here with us tonight. That's right, you have given your gift, you're done. But now we ask you to give on behalf of your animal. This is one furry friend helping another furry friend. So if you can donate $54 right now, please do. You can be the reason why an animal languishing in an overcrowded shelter and at risk of euthanasia can be brought safely to Paws. Donate $54 now. Let's see those paws go up in honor of the dogs and cats that many of you are with right now. If you can join us at $54, please do. We've got different ways. And look at all these people, like Ellen Nicholson says, I'm in for $54, or Ellen's furry friend. You can tell us, by the way, in the chat whose paw is being raised, Ellen. Susan Walter, thank you so much. Kimberly Ann, thank you. Look at all these donations. Barbara Calvo and Karen Wilcox and Dora and Vonnie, all these people donating $54. Kathy and Megan, all of these people. I love that we are overwhelmed with $54. Rena, Jennifer, Karen, all of these people, thank you for your generosity. Dig deep. And I love that this, again, I'm going to make sure that my dog Lincoln and my dog Brennan both raise their paws as well for $54 each. I can see now looking at the chat that Lily raised her paw, Moxie raised her paw, Owen raised her paw, Paws alumni Spot and Shadow are raising their kitty paws for $54 each. Thank you so much, everybody who is doing this. Keep those gifts coming in. I can see Cassie joining us at $250. Look at all these $54 gifts. Again, $54 to save the life of one of our furry friends. So thank you so much, Sandy and Steve and Yuka and Michael and Jason and Linda and Heather, all these people raising their paws. Buddy raised his paw. Olive and Roxy, who are rescued pups, they both donated right now. Patsy Klein raising her kitty paw. Sally the salamander raised her paw. Hobbs raised his kitty paw. Wiley is in. Mo and Rose are raising their paws. Guinness is a paws puppy saying, I'm in as well. I love seeing all these animals. Doogie and Thomas both raised their paws as well. Oh my gosh, so much generosity. Lily, Moxie, Owen, Spot, Shadow, Lulu, Guffman, all of the dogs and cats and salamanders and everyone else who are raising their virtual paws. Lizzie the cat, sorry Jenny. Lizzie the cat is raising her paw for $54. I love this so much. I love animals helping animals. So thank you, everybody. Thank you to all the dogs and cats who are raising your paw for $54. It's really incredible to see. And thank you, Murphy, and thank you, Brooke. I love your mask, by the way. Yes, thank you. So thank you for inspiring us with all these gifts. Lizzie, of course, was a senior adopted from Paws last year, we're learning in the chat. So good job. Good job. You inspired a lot of giving. Oh my gosh, you're doing an amazing job with this dog that I was told was very shy, and now look, saying hello. So saving lives like this happens because of all of you watching, so thank you. We're gonna bring Amity back out for our live auction. Thank you again, both of you. Wow. And everyone, thank you so much. Beebs and Frogger, along with Sally the Salamander, who is a cat, by the way. Thank you, Megan, for letting us know that Sally the Salamander is
a cat?
Perhaps one of the greatest cat names ever.
I think so.
All right, our next group of live auction items, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get back to the live auction. Of course, that giving link is still open. So if you were thinking, wait a minute, I gotta go find my credit card. I don't have my wallet or my purse or like, you've got time. You can go do that right now. That link stays open. You can see it here on your screen. So auction items number 5, 6, and 7. These are our final auction items tonight. You gotta leave it all on the field.
That's it. Gotta leave it out there.
That's right. We're gonna close them together in just over 4 minutes. So which of these?
So these final auction items, number 5 is the Whidbey Beachfront Getaway. Number 6 is the private dinner by Chef Zoe Antonitsis and Brian Jar for 12. 12? I don't even know if I have 12 friends.
Now you will.
Now I will. Number 7 is for a Mexican beach vacation to match your style. And I'll explain what that means in just a second.
Yes, so we've got 4 minutes that we're gonna put on the clock. Remember, everyone, click bid more. That is where you can set a maximum bid. So your device bids automatically for you each time you're outbid. All right, I can see up here, we've got 4 minutes on the clock. On your mark, get set, bid. And we're gonna talk about these items while you watch the clock and while you finish bidding. Here we go.
And if you're not sure, listen to this. So number 5 is a Whidbey Beachfront Getaway. Who wouldn't want to take basically a staycation, escaping in a secluded beach on Whidbey Island for 6 nights? This gorgeous waterfront beach house is only 45 minutes from Seattle. Like I said, it's basically a staycation. It's located in Useless Bay, directly on the beach. You have 5 bedrooms to spread out that will comfortably fit up to 11 people. And since it's Paws, of course, you can bring an adorable dog with you. Thank you so much to Judy Nicastro for this.
Yes, and you can see these images on your screen. These are absolutely gorgeous images. Check out this item, this Whidbey Beachfront Getaway. Right now, Kim is getting the vacation. Kim is relaxing at the beachfront home, and Anna Havens, you're just, Anna.
Anna, you better hope that
you're
Kim
just
invites
watching.
you.
You're just watching, Anna. I'm available to come, by the way, Anna. All right, so Kim right now, yes, Kim is in the lead. Anna, you've been outbid. Batur, you have also been outbid. A different Anna or Anna was outbid before that. So Laura, you've been outbid. We got a lot of people outbid, and they're all gonna watch Kim on social media.
Maybe they'll try to befriend Kim and go on.
Instagram, taking her pictures on the beach, you know?
Yes.
It's gonna sting, it's gonna sing. Anna Havens, it's your turn. $3,925, and you'll be at the Whidbey Beachfront Getaway. All right, let's talk about our next item. Tonight's 6th item is the private dinner by Chef Zoe Antonitsis and Brian Jar for 12. Now, those two both are legends in their own right, so imagine what happens when you pair them. This is an exclusive private dinner catered by Food & Wine's Best New Chef of 2015 and the creator of Jar Bar, an intimate bar in the heart of Pike Place Market. And guess what? This does not expire until July of 2022. So you've got plenty of time
to forget about all this.
Forget about all this and put together the perfect guest list. The evening will include a welcome cocktail, 5-course customized dinner with wine pairings. Chef Zoe, one of the top chefs on the West Coast. Brian Jar, of course, of Jar Bar, known for his cured foods paired with classic cocktails and wine and delicious cold beers. So thank you, Brian, for putting this together, and Chef and Leslie and Ken Chandler, thank you so much for helping put this together. We really appreciate your generosity as always. Checking in right now with 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Vonnie is in the lead. Vonnie Simons. But look at that. You've been outbid. Kathy Gatton now takes the lead at $3,500. You've got to bid $4,000, Vonnie, to get back in, because Kathy is now controlling the party.
You know, and what a great thing to look forward to. You have until, like you said, 2022 to enjoy it. It could be a great celebration.
Absolutely.
For all to enjoy.
Everyone, these are all closing down in 60 seconds. So let's talk about item number 7.
Number 7, a Mexican beach vacation to match your style. So you can escape to 7 glorious days on the beaches of Mexico at your choice of beautiful resorts in Puerto Vallarta, Cabo San Lucas, Cancun, and more. So the Villa Group has 5 locations and 6 resorts to choose from. Whether you prefer fun nightlife, world-class golf, or laid-back beach experience, you can do Mexico your way. So for 7 nights, you're gonna relax in a 1-room suite, which houses up to 4 adults, and your suite has a large private furnished lanai to top it all off. So it also doesn't expire until October 31st of 2020. Donor Karen and Chris Trujillo, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so much.
I really want to go on that one.
13 seconds left. You can see these beautiful pictures. We know that you've been checking these out. Karen Wilcox currently in the lead. Megan, you've been outbid. Remember, everyone, keep bidding on your device until it's officially closed, just in case there's a slight lag between when time runs out now and when we shut those down. But items 5, 6, and 7, those are officially closing down right now. So thank you, of course, to everybody who bid and donated. But that's absolutely amazing. Those items are closed.
Well, I would say congratulations to everyone who got their wonderful dream bids.
Absolutely.
I think I gotta go now.
Well, not far.
Not
but
far.
Maybe 12 feet that way.
Just 12
and
feet
someone
this way.
that way. We're gonna do more social distance dancing.
Of
That's
course.
what we do.
That's what we're gonna do.
Yes.
So I'm gonna trade out for a final time for Heidi with a final thank you. It has been a perfect evening.
Oh, I see what you did.
Couldn't help myself.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you,
Thank
Fred.
you.
All right. Have a good night.
Yes. All right. Absolutely amazing. And here you come. I'm watching you take your mask off, so yes.
I'm here to say thank you to Amity. Wasn't she amazing?
I love Amity. Amity Adrisi.
Oh, she has
thank
such
you so much.
grace and good humor. King 5 is so lucky to have her, and so are we. Thank you so much, Amity, for helping make this event a success tonight. We appreciate giving your time and talent to the animals at Paws.
Yes.
So on behalf of all of us at Paws, thank you to Amity for leading us through this event. Before we go, I'd like to also say a special thank you to some folks who couldn't be with Fred and me tonight. The dedicated staff, board members, and volunteers who work so hard for animals and for people who love animals at Paws every day. Also to the people who procured and donated items for tonight's amazingly fun auction, and to the events team at Paws who made this entire event possible. That's Lynn Jefferson with all those amazing videos that you saw. That is Roxy Callieu, who's put so much of these auction items together for us. It's Laura Follis, who headed up so much of this event. And I also want to say a big shout out to Eve Firestone, who is the maestro behind our events team.
It's absolutely true. I mean, I've been getting emails from all of those people at 2 in the afternoon, at 2 in the morning, at all times of day and night. I mean, talk about a dedicated team, a team that loves Paws, that loves animals, and is putting together this really fun event for all of us who are tuning in from home. So thank you so much. This just in. Right now, our total tonight, we are so far, remember the giving link stays open, so you all can continue to give. But as of right now, we are at over $290,000. Over $290,000, which is absolutely incredible.
That, just so you know how incredible that is, our goal tonight was to raise
$190,000.
Wow.
So this surpassed our goal by $100,000. I am blown away. This means so much to Paws and to the animals that we serve. Thank you so much for your support.
And that's in addition, by the way, to the $198,000, right, that you raised during Paws Wild Week.
That's right.
In May. So we can see our total for both events. Do you want to announce it down there at the bottom?
$488,000 for Paws. Thank you so much.
Amazing.
What generous supporters we have.
Absolutely.
Fred, I also want to thank you too. Your professionalism, you are just so smooth. Thank you for everything that you've done for Paws and for this event for many years now.
I love this event. It's really, really my pleasure. And of course, thank you to my kids, Zola and Bowen. I will say them. They were in here. If those of you were lucky enough to see the puppy bowl, they were so excited that they got to come.
And lucky enough to see your kids. They're adorable.
Yes. So it really is. My family, we love helping animals. So everyone watching from home, my name is Fred Northup Jr. It's been my honor to be back. On behalf of all the animals that you helped tonight, thank you. Stay safe, and we hope to see you next year.
Thank you, everyone.